Okay, in the last lesson we noticed that when we went to work out the volume of a rectangular prism, we worked out how many squares would fit along the bottom, and then on that bottom layer, and then we multiplied it by the number of layers. More generally, for any prism, what we can do is that we can work out the area of that cross section or of that base. Once we've worked out that area, we multiply it by the height, and effectively it's the same as working out how many cubes will fit along that bottom layer, and then multiplying by the number of layers there. So all we're doing to work out the volume of any prism is the area of the base times the height. So in this first example, we're told that the area of the cross section is 22, so the volume is just going to be that area multiplied by the height. What's that going to be? 198, and this will be in cubic centimetres because it's a volume. Here we've got a pentagonal prism, so again it's just the area of the cross section times by the height, and that'll give us 750. This time that'll be in cubic metres. So fairly straightforward exercises today. Okay, so what we've got in this table is we're told the area, so in this case that shaded area there is 27, and we're told the height, which in this case is 7. So all we need to do is work out or multiply the two things together. Now look, it's safest to do it on your calculator. Again, I could do that in my head, but I'd probably just embarrass myself. So 189. That'll be in cubic centimetres, but because it's in the heading we don't need to write it. So in each case we just take that area and we multiply it by the height. So we've got 40.9 times 5. So that's going to give us 204.5. We've got 21.3 times 2.7. That's 57.51. We've got 13.04 times 6.5, which is 84.76. We've got 57.2 times 10.4. 594.88. 45 times 8.2, that's 369, and 64.7, sorry that's not showing up on the screen, times 20.5. So that's 1326.35. So in each case what we were doing is we were multiplying the area of the cross section times the height. Okay, this time again we're told both the base area and the height, so we just need to multiply them together. So 20 times 12 is 240, 70 times 9 is 630, 53 times 20, what's that going to be, 1060? Mars bar, if you prove me wrong. 80 times 25 is 2000. Okay, now with these bottom ones here, remember these two numbers here have to multiply together to get that volume. So if you don't know one of them, you just take that volume and divide by the number you do know. So we're going to go 2070, we're going to divide that by 30. So we get an answer of 69 square metres for that area. Again, we're going to go 136 divided by 17. We'll get an answer of 8 kilometres. This time again we're just going to multiply them together to get that volume. Okay, 585. And again, because we don't know the area, we start with that volume and divide it by 9. Okay, again with all of these, doesn't matter what cross section is, we just multiply the numbers together. So 30 times 12 is 360 cubic centimetres. 25 times 8 is 200. Again, I won't write the cubic centimetres, but that's what they are. 60 times 45, let's go to a calculator there. So we've got 2,700. 58.1 times 10, well that's just 581. 12 times 7 is 84. 12 times 16.5, is that 198? 24.5 times 3.4, 8 times 15.5, 40.2 times 5, 15 times 12.1, 360 times 7, and 36.8 times 12.